Mother's Day is just around the corner, and so is a special event that takes place in our area in honor of moms each and every year. It is the Mother's Day Carnation event, and it's being brought to you by Pennsylvanians for Human Life, the Hazleton Chapter, and also the Voice of John Ministry. Maryann Lawhon is CEO of the Voice of John, and Matz is the president of the Hazleton Chapter of Pennsylvanians for Human Life. Maryann, why is this event held each and every year, the Mother's Day weekend?
Lisa, thank you for having us here today. And yes, for almost half a century, it's become a tradition in the greater Hazleton area to have this event. And, you know, this is what we rely on, the generosity of your viewers, of our church-going people, to subsidize our group. And our project, our great project this year, was to respond to Bishop Bambera's request for a pro-life curriculum. And so the Voice of John Ministry, with thousands of hours, we were able to produce. The team worked together so hard over this past year, and we're in the final stages of producing a pro-life curriculum that's geared for students from K through 12. I've been at two of our local universities, Marywood University, Misericordia U, and we also have, and very important, adult education groups. But none of this would be possible without the generosity that comes through the annual Carnation event.
Absolutely. Beautiful single stem carnations. As you're going into church, I know it's St. John Bosco, it's always there. You could go in, make a $1 donation or more if you would like to help out the great cause. Carol, this is a beautiful event, and I am sure it's very special that you want to keep it going.
Yes. In my ministry, we are doing what's called Angelica's Clothing Closet for Children. And this is a ministry where we are giving away free clothing to moms, dads, families in need that need a little extra help with clothing, especially with the cost of things, diapers, things like that. We also help moms or dads in need that might need other things that we don't supply specifically, but we will go out and get them for them. So this event helps fund that ministry as well.
Well, that's really great. So just by everybody enjoying beautiful flowers for Mother's Day, they're helping out two wonderful causes. Maybe there are some other churches that aren't involved that want to get involved. Can they contact you if they want to be part of this?
Absolutely. They can contact me. My phone number is 570-956-0817.
All right. So if any church out there is interested in, having the carnations for Mother's Day weekend, it's always nice. My kids would always go in and they'd go over and they'd get the flowers and then they'd come and give them to me. They were always so proud. And you see everybody in the church with the beautiful carnations. They usually sell out, or I shouldn't say sell out, but donate out, because everybody makes a great donation and some people give a lot.
They do. And it is truly, it's been a blessing that our florist, who has provided the flowers for decades, there was concern that the price of the flowers would go up, and should we do artificial flowers? And you know what? Thank God McCarthy's florists came back and they said, we'll keep your price the same, because they realize the value of this ministry. And above all, to us, I mean, as Carol said, it's support services for anybody, not just in a crisis pregnancy, but in those years after, when they need the support and help. Pro-life is such a very broad topic. And I think too, our curriculum really focused on that. It's so much, pro-life is being against abortion, but it's defending Down syndrome. It's being able to stand up for the hard cases, to encourage adoption and to make it more affordable and more attractive to both the mother and another thing that we focused on tremendously in the curriculum is end-of-life issues. And so it's a womb-to-tomb, dawn-to-dusk ethic, and we are out there, and we really encourage people, get this program in your school, in your CCD programs, adult education, and it's very empowering to our teens to know this curriculum, to have it, because I always say they're the first responders when a friend is pregnant. The last person you want to go to is your mom or dad. But so we empower teens through the curriculum. It's very beautiful, but we can't do this. We can't continue producing this kind of work without the generosity and support of your viewers.
Well, if an organization watching right now is interested in the program, how do they go about getting in touch with you so that they can be part of this curriculum?
That's a wonderful thing, and we do encourage anybody and everybody to become involved. There's something for everyone to do. Just by calling me, 570-788-JOHN, 788-5646, or visit the website. There's got to be 500 hours of educational material on the Voice of John website now.
Wow. Well, congratulations
Thank
for what
you.
you're doing. And Carol,
Just one more thing that I want to mention. In addition to carnations, we also have a couple of churches that give roses to their moms. And they have also decided, instead of going to a local place, they're supporting us by having us order the roses and giving them out. So they're saving money, and we're gaining some more support. So anybody that wants something different than what we offer, by all means, call and ask. We'll see what we can do.
well, beautiful flowers for the Mother's Day weekend. So whichever kind they are, they'll be beautiful. If you're interested in being part of this with distributing, please get in touch with Carol. If you're interested in the curriculum, please get in touch with Maryann. And of course, Mother's Day weekend, which is May 10th and 11th, we hope that you will go into the churches and make a donation and go home with some beautiful carnations or roses or whatever it may be, but you'll support these two wonderful organizations.